welcome back. Thanks for joining me today for this video. This video is for the violin students in the 2 o'clock class, first year violins, and this is our music theory video for the week. So lately we've been working really hard on our rhythm flashcards, learning about all the different rhythms in music, and today we're going to add a few new ones that we have not learned yet, and then we're also going to go back and review all the different rhythms that we've learned with our flashcards. All right, so let's get started. The first new rhythm we have for today is this one. It looks kind of like a ta, but it has this little flag on the side. All right, so this is a T. Normally, we see them when there are two of them together, right? This is the TT, and as you remember, TT gets one beat, right? So, two T's together, a TT, are connected by a beam. When we separate it out, we write the T with a little flag all by itself. So think back to our Oreo cookie, right? If you take an Oreo cookie and divide it in half, each piece is half of the cookie, right? Together they make a whole cookie, but each one by itself is a half. That's why T gets half a beat. So we take the TT, we cut it in half, and we're left with a T, half a beat. All right, so let's just repeat that a few times together. T, half a beat. You say it. T, half a beat. Good, just like half of an Oreo cookie. All right. The next one looks very similar to the T, and that's because it's a T rest. You can tell the difference though. You can tell this is a note because it has the note head here. So it's half a beat of sound. This over here, the T rest, gets half a beat of silence. So T, half a beat, T rest, half a beat. You with me so far? All right, let's keep going. So this next one looks just like a ta, right? But it's got something else along with it. You see the dot? The dot makes this note a dotted ta. Okay, say that with me. Dotted ta. All right, now the dot does something very special in music. When we see a note with a dot next to it, it adds something to the note. All right, so this is a ta, right? The dot adds another half beat to the ta. So 1 plus a half is 1 and a half. So it's almost like we were going to take our ta, let me find it here. There it is. It's almost like we would take the ta and add a T to it, and that would give us the dotted ta. So ta plus T equals dotted ta. 1 beat plus a half a beat equals 1 and a half beats. All right, so dotted ta, 1 and a half beats. That's different than T, which is half a beat. Let's say this together a few times. T, half a beat. Dotted ta, 1 and a half beats. Yep, echo after me again. T, half a beat. Dotted ta, 1 and a half beats. Good, okay. So let's go through these new ones again that we've learned. So this one is T, half a beat. T rest, half a beat, and dotted ta, 1 and a half beats. All right, let's do that again. You tell me what it is this time. What is this one? Yep, it's T, half a beat. Okay, what about this one? T rest, half a beat. And this one? it's dotted ta, 1.5 beats. All right, my friends, maybe I'll mix them up a little bit. There's only 3 of them. All right, but you tell me what they are, okay? And then check your answer. Tell me what this is. T, half a beat. Did you get it? I bet you did. Next one, tell me what this is. Ooh, did I tell you this wrong? This is a T rest, friends. Sorry if I made a mistake. T rest, half a beat. This is T, half a beat. All right? And these, again, they look very similar, but the T has a note head on it, the circle, and the T rest does not. So T, half a beat, T rest, half a beat. And finally, this is a dotted ta, 1.5 beats. If you ever forget if it's half a beat or 1.5 beats, if you get confused, think about the fact that the dotted ta starts with a ta. And we know that ta gets 1 beat, right? So that means this one has to get 1.5 beats because it starts with the ta. The T only gets half a beat, okay? All right, my friends, very good job. I have a couple more new things to show you today, and that is our time signatures. So time signatures are a set of 2 numbers at the beginning of a piece of music that tell us how to feel the meter and the rhythm of the piece. They help us know how to count our rhythm. Okay, and the time signature might look a little complicated, but it's really easy. So the number on top tells us how many beats per measure. So in this one, the number on top is a 4. So this means the time signature is 4 beats per measure. So if we see this card, we'll say time signature, 4 beats per measure. All right. This one, what's the number on top? 3, right? So this is a time signature, 3/4, 3 beats per measure. So we do read the name of the time signature, top number, bottom number, 3/4. So in this one, time signature 3/4, 3 beats per measure. We have one more here. What's that top number? 2. So this time signature is 2/4 and 2 beats per measure. We'll talk about the bottom number a little bit later. You don't really have to worry about it right now, okay? So just focus on the top number. What is it called? What is the whole time signature called? And how many beats per measure, okay? So once again, we see this card and we say time signature 4/4, 4 beats per measure. Next one, it's a time signature 3/4, 3 beats per measure. See, I told you this was easy. And even if you think, no, Miss Hillary, it's not easy, I'm still confused. That is okay too. Totally okay. This is all new to us. We're just learning. Okay, last one. Time signature 2/4, 2 beats per measure. All right, let's mix these up a little bit. Okay, tell me what this one is. Okay, it's a time signature 3/4, 3 beats per measure. Next, time signature 4/4, 4 beats per measure. Next, time signature 2/4, 2 beats per measure. Good. All right, my friends. So today we have learned about time signatures. We learned some new rhythms. And now it's time for a little review. So first of all, let's just review the new things that we've learned today. And then we'll go back and review everything that we've learned during our YouTube videos, okay? Let's get started. Tell me, do the best that you can. Tell me what each thing is, okay? All right, what is this? All right, this is a time signature, 4/4, 4 beats per measure. Good, next one. This is one of our new notes today. So it's a ta with a dot. So this is a dotted ta, and it gets 1.5 beats. 1 beat plus the dot adds half a beat, we get 1.5 beats. Dotted ta. All right, next. Think very carefully about this. Is it a note or a rest? This is a T rest, half a beat. Okay, next. You can tell it's a note because of the note head. This is a T, half a beat. Okay, next. What is this? This is a time signature, 2/4, 2 beats per measure. Next. All right, this is a time signature, 3/4, 3 beats per measure. Okay, my friends, very good job reviewing all of these. Let's do that one more time before we put everything back into the big pile, okay? Just want to make sure you're feeling really ready. And at any time, you can always pause the video, skip backwards in the video, do something again so that you feel like you understand it really well, okay? All right, first, tell me what this is. T, half a beat. This is a time signature, 2/4, 2 beats per measure. Aha, another one. Time signature, 4/4, 4 beats per measure. Next. This is a T rest, half a beat. This is a time signature, 3/4, 3 beats per measure. And one more right now. This is a dotted ta, 1.5 beats. All right, my friends, very good job. Okay, I'm gonna grab the rest of our cards and we're gonna mix them all together. And if you need to go back and review the other videos of all of the other rhythms that we've learned, please do that. The goal is not for you to learn all this as quick as you can, but for you to learn it really well. So we want you to feel confident, okay? And if you have any questions or you're not understanding anything, please let us know. We want to help, okay? So let's try this out, okay? All the rhythms we've learned, what an accomplishment. Ready? What is this? Remember, it has a little flag. And it's a note. This is T, half a beat. All right. It's not a note. It's not a rest. What is it? This is a time signature, 4/4, 4 beats per measure. And another one. This is a time signature, 3/4, 3 beats per measure. All right. What is this one? This is a dotted half note. So a half note gets 2 beats. The dot adds another beat. So 2 plus 1, 3. The dotted half note gets 3 beats. All right. Okay, now these look similar, but there's a key difference. This one starts with a half note. This one starts with a ta. They're both dotted. So dotted half note, we just talked about that, it gets 3 beats. This one, the dotted ta, gets 1.5 beats. All right, dotted ta, 1.5 beats. Okay, this one is a ta, 1 beat. Now, is this a note or a rest? What kind of rest? This is a T rest, half a beat. Remember what this is called? This is a time signature, 2/4, 2 beats per measure. Aha, is this a note or a rest? It's a rest, and it looks like a hat. So it's a half rest, 2 beats. Okay. All right, this is a half note, 2 beats. Take a look at this one. It's a rest, and it looks like a hole in the ground. So it's a whole rest, 4 beats, right? Whole rest gets 4 beats. Okay. This is a TT, 1 beat. This one has both halves of the cookie, so together it makes 1 whole cookie. TT, 1 beat. Remember this one? Is this a note or a rest? It's a rest. This is a ta rest, 1 beat. So be careful not to get this one confused with the T rest. So they can kind of look a little similar just because they're both funky looking rests. But they're actually quite different looking. The T rest has this little bitty sort of flag over here, and the ta rest looks like a lightning bolt. All right, so T rest with a flag gets half a beat. Ta rest, the lightning bolt, gets 1 beat. All right, ta rest, 1 beat. And last of all, this is a whole note, and it gets 4 beats. It gets the longest number of beats, whole note. All right, very, very good, friends. Let's mix these up a little. We're going to go through them a little bit faster for when you feel ready to quiz yourself a bit faster. This does not mean you have to be ready for that right now, by any means. But for when you are ready, you can do this part of the video, okay? Ready, set, go. Ta, 1 beat. Time signature, 3/4, 3 beats per measure. T, half a beat. Time signature, 4/4, 4 beats per measure. T rest, half a beat. Dotted half note, 3 beats. Time signature, 2/4, 2 beats per measure. Whole rest, 4 beats. Whole note, 4 beats. TT, 1 beat. Ta rest, 1 beat. Getting close to the end, friends. Good job. Half rest, 2 beats. Half note, 2 beats. Last one. Dotted ta, 1.5 beats. All right, my friends, very, very good job. Nice work. Thank you for joining me for this video. Please feel free to practice it as many times as you need. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.